Okay, snow day number 2. What is Linda doing? Besides, instead of cleaning and all that other stuff, she's making dog biscuits. And no, there's no recipe because I've never cooked with a recipe. These are beef and tuna mixed with multigrain flour. The liquid from 2 cans of peas and 1 can of green beans. It gave me 2 cups of liquid. But I also have some bacon fat that needs to get used too. So one flavor is going to be bacon and peanut butter. And this is beef, which is the rendered fat from a meatloaf, and the liquid from tuna. So technically there will be a little bit of tuna because it's in the water, and the bacon and peanut butter as well. And before you go off on a weird little trip of thinking, oh my gosh, that will kill my dog, you have to remember this is a dog. The amount of fat, there's 32 ounces of flour to that much fat, which is essentially Crisco for those of you who don't understand, or maybe you're not bakers or you don't understand how things go. Anyway, there are 10 little puppy paws. There will be 10 little bones, and then I still have all of this left with just that little bit of fat in it. So no, if you're not giving them 10 a day, you are not going to hurt your dog, especially if it's an active dog. This is just like bonus energy, especially if you're going to be taking hikes, which I do with animals quite frequently. And yes, before I'm finished with today, I will have made myself my own variety, which will be sausage, cheese, and egg biscuits. Portable breakfast on the go. But that will come later. I will be last. Puppies are first this time around because it's been a while since I've done anything like this. And they always say the best cooks are the messiest cooks. So these should be really good. Not that all of this is my mess. This is just stuff that I had to pull out of cabinets in my room. For anyone who wasn't paying attention in the beginning. See, in my room is also my pantry, but I had to clear everything out of this space in order for new windows to get put in, because there's going to be new windows getting put in. Sorry, little side trip. I also have to get this cleared out still. But I decided to take a creative break because the overwhelming amount of stuff, yeah. And this morning, forgot to even do this part, this morning, it's still snow day number 2. For anyone who was planning on going through Colorado for leaf looking this year, you might want to pick another spot. The snow between the fire and smoke, and now snow, our poor little aspens probably won't be as brilliant as they should be. But, it's your gas, your time, your money. Spend it how you want. This is my little wildflower having its first little winter. It will get planted in the ground before anything freezes. So, yes, this is still everything that I have to put together and sort out by Friday. And this is Wednesday, hump day. So that's the recycling bins. It was trash recycling day as well. So that's what I get to do. And, oh, yes, from yesterday. This is how far I got. This bed is ready for company again. Had to grab a little snow stuff. It smells like my cookies might be burning. So I've got the fresh sheets. Gonna finish making this one. I still have this one to go because I started pulling out fall winter stuff. There's things that have to get stuck back there. And then I saw those cushions. And Beverly's been talking about wanting cushions for the swing, and I think she might have forgotten those. I'm going to see if she wants to use them. Oh, and the plants. Had them all set up and realized I couldn't pull the curtain blinds down. So I had to take them all back off just to be able to move the shelf over a foot. So that's, yeah. I had to move them. And I had to put them back. And that goes for this little section too, which I found a cute little fluorescent light. So, because the windows let in a lot of cold, but my plants still need light. So I keep the blinds down, use the lamp instead. This is more stuff. Well, the cooktop. That's from downstairs. There's the coffee I brewed yesterday that needs to go in the carafe. Still just overwhelming amount of things to do throughout this day and into tomorrow. And then hopefully by Friday or Saturday, it'll be pretty on my property again. And I'll go back there and take care of logs with the chainsaw. Okay, I still don't know how to work my camera. Anyway, snow day. Where are they? Here they are. Means the snow boots came back out. Which is what sent me off into the closet. Because at first I was thinking about going ahead and just dressing for the occasion with a snowsuit too. Then I realized I'm just taking trash cans down the driveway. I can handle that. So, oh, and then I went to the outdoor shed and knocked all the snow off of the top of it. And that's the big thing. I have no idea how much snow is piled on top of the other one out on the property. And it should be all melted by the time I get there, so I really won't ever know. But I will know this, however much it was, it either held up or it didn't. And I get to find that out Friday or Saturday. So, exciting mysteries to unfold and lots of work to do. So I'm going to get back to that and go check my biscuits before they burn. So I'm editing the first part of the series. Since I'm got so much snow on the ground, it's a perfect day for some hot cocoa. And I love my mug. Now, most people would probably have this mug of hot cocoa as well as a meal. In my world, this mug of hot cocoa and a vitamin pill is my meal. For anyone who wonders how I keep this felt little body of mine fed, that's how I do it. And I'm in my little booties. I gotta do some updates on this, and then I will finish editing it, and then it will be uploading for the rest of the day, and maybe tomorrow, because it slows down even more in the snow. Mountain internet, gotta love it. So anyway, the biscuits, the beef ones, are finished. This is the peanut butter and bacon. I'm letting it soften in the residual heat of the oven. Okay, while it's downloading, I did go ahead and open the windows. It's staying about 60 in here, which is good. Anyway, bed number 2, now ready for company. And this one's almost unburied. But I figured my tomatoes, that UV bouncing off the snow, might help them. Because as you can see, they still haven't even finished flowering. I'm going to be having winter harvest tomatoes. Welcome to my life. It's different at high altitude. So anyway, it has come to my attention finally that this upstairs is like bottom priority as far as my list goes. Oh, and there's my new little pine tree. It'll be planted out on my property as well. Very excited. It's in a paper cup because they're very delicate. And if you mess with their roots, they die. So that whole little cup is getting put in the ground. And then it'll just biodegrade. Meanwhile, everyone else seems to be doing pretty good so far. And we'll see how they like their new location. This used to all be in my room. Minus the tomatoes, that is. But there you go. Only thing constant about life is change. I had to take a moment to get working on the first half of this video, the part 1. So, part 2 is what you're seeing right now. While I'm having hot cocoa. But anyway, I'm going to have my little cocoa break because it really is the first food I've put in my body since I woke up at 6 a.m. and it's now 11:20. That's kind of how my days go. Let's stay home and have cocoa on a snow day. That's my philosophy. And I'm ready for the puppies. So anyway, the biscuits, the beef ones, are finished. This is the peanut butter and bacon. I'm letting it soften in the residual heat of the oven. Okay, it just happened again. I think that I'm video recording and I'm not. It turns itself off. So anyway, I know I make messes. And there was enough of the goodies that melted. So there we go. There's the bacon and peanut butter that's going to be part of this next batch of biscuits. Well, this is another one of my little repurpose containers. I don't remember what was in it. Something from Costco because it says Kirkland. Not that I shop at Costco because, you know, buying in bulk would simply make me fat. And that's not saying anything to anybody, but if that resonates in your consciousness, then maybe you might want to think about it. Buying in bulk is what's making you fat. And what keeps you spending all your money on diets that don't work?